Well, hello and welcome, my friends, to yet another firearm review here on my channel. Now, before we get into this here firearm review, I do have something I would like to touch on, because I see it in the comments a lot. You know, you guys are paying attention to my backdrop, my background, and yeah, let's touch on that. So, a ton of you guys are always asking, you know, hey, Nikko, why are you always wearing the Mosca and not the K63? And I have a very good reason for that, and let me fill you in on that. So, I have what's referred to in the medical community and amongst medical professionals as a massive fucking melon, and she don't fit. So, unfortunately, I can't wear it, man. My head's just too damn big. I wear like a 7 3/4 hat or something like that, just really big. Now, in the beginning, this here Mosca suffered from the same fate as well. You know, I couldn't wear it, too big of a noggin. But thanks to me stripping out the original liner and plugging in some Team Windy pads, she now fits like a glove. So, you know, all I got to do, rip all this stuff out, put some good stuff in, and she's good to go. But now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the gun here. What I've got here today is a Molot RPK-74, which, after running and gunning it this weekend, is definitely my favorite AK that I have. So, let me bring you in here and we shall take a peek at it. And behold, the beautiful package that was, for some reason, thought to be a nice catalyst to deliver a somewhat high dollar firearm. Just a janky old white cardboard box. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? So let's open her up. Bam, there she is. So, as you'll notice, just a gun stuck in the box. You don't see a whole lot of extras or anything of that nature. The sling is actually mine. This is a Russian PKM sling. So ignore that. I put that on there myself. But essentially, you've just got a big old empty box with your rifle in it. Nice rifle, huh? I do indeed like it, especially after shooting it. It is, as stated earlier, one of my favorites. Gun itself, nothing too fancy, just RPK. Got a bipod, long barrel, cleaning rod already in it. That's about it. It's also a folder, which the folding mechanism is pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Never really thought about folding it, or what I would need to fold it for, but hey, makes it a little smaller, and that's nice. The release is right back here. It took me forever to find that because, you know, hey, I don't generally look in the hole of where it folded for the release. But, yep, there we go. There's the gun. Let's set that out of the way. This is the extras portion of the video. Now, what does it come with? For some reason, and I still don't know why, it came with a spare cleaning rod. It's already got one in it. So I guess that's neat. It comes with a spare cleaning rod. Also, secondarily, it comes with manuals. No one cares about those. One mag, and over here, your cleaning kit. So, bare necessities, really. And yeah, that's all she comes with. So let's jump ahead and talk about it a little more. Then I'll give you guys some shooting footage. And we're back. So you'll notice we're at the whiteboard a little bit prematurely today, and there's only one number up there. That's because the shooting was from my shooting match last weekend, and I want to touch on that here in a sec. But we can go ahead and fill in the extras category. And the extras category is going to be a little lackluster today. This thing gets a 4 out of 10. And the reason I give it a 4 out of 10 is because you get a janky old cardboard box, spare cleaning rod that is absolutely no benefit to me, cleaning kit, all AKs should come with them, and a mag. Not even a Russian mag at that. It's a Circle 10 mag. But I digress. 4 out of 10. It's kind of poopy, but hey, I've seen guns come with less. So we'll put it just below the middle of the road. Now, before I show you these shooting clips, let me just give a little backstory on them. The first one I'm going to show you is of clearing a kill house, doing some exterior shooting, a little bit of running and gunning, blah, blah, blah. Now, the kill house. This thing is stupid long. Obviously, it's an RPK. Got 9 miles of barrel on it. As I was running through the house, I was like poking the targets in the chest damn near. You'll notice that I even blew one off the stand because the muzzle was this far away from its chest. Not an ideal house clearing weapon, but really fun nonetheless. Here's the clip of it. I start from the outside. Like I said, we go through a clear. The blank targets are the hostages / no shoots, and the brown targets are the kill targets. So here it is. Ready?
Stand by.
Pick up! Sit down!
Unload, show clear.
Oh.
Good. Good run, 24-16.
Hey, that was a pretty good run for me. Now, I am no professional shooter by any means, definitely just a hobbyist. But running this thing, I'm shooting 45 round long dick mags. Technical term, by the way. If you ever want to sound like you know what you're talking about and you see these mags, that's a long dick. No jokes. Now, as stated, for being as big of a gun as it is, man, this thing felt great. Loved it. Fantastic. Now, let's jump into another stage here, which was just dumping, just to give you a little more shooting footage here. So take a peek at this. This one was pretty straightforward. You run, you just shoot everything. 2 shots to neutralize, and you're done. All right, ready when you are.
All right, shooter ready? Stand by.
As seen in the footage there, you can see I was able to just kind of walk forward and shoot. The recoil is next to nothing on this thing, just because 1, it's 5.45, and 2, it's heavy. It's a big gun. But yeah, running and gunning with this thing, fantastically easy. Also, I cut the clip short there. You'll notice I didn't continue with it. That's because it turns into a pistol course after that, and I'm going to use that footage for whenever I review a pistol here soon. Not going to tell you which one, though. But there's some pretty good footage, I'll tell you that. Now, since you've seen those, let me go ahead and draft up a score here, and I'll bring you back in here in just a second. And we are back with some numbers on the board. So, you guys should know the drill by now. I already gave you the extras, 4 out of 10. Now let's get down to reliability. Now, I haven't shot this thing a ton, maybe 500, 600 rounds over the span of 1 weekend, but I know a lot of people who have, and I know a lot of people who have shot tens of thousands of rounds through these things, and the consensus across the board is you can't break it. It runs, it runs, it runs. Short of like physically trying to break it, the gun's just gonna do what it's supposed to do. 10 out of 10. It's a rare score. You won't see that for reliability much on this here chart. Now, ergonomics. Ergonomics are really good for what it is. Although, me being, as stated in some previous videos, a larger guy, it's a little short for me. That stock could be longer, that fore end could be a little further out, but hey, that's kind of arbitrary and me specific. So, most people really like it. 8 out of 10. Now, performance. This is gonna be a pretty hot topic and a little controversial, I'm sure. I'll get some people saying, yes, that's exactly how it is. No, that's how it isn't. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care. This is my score, and I give it what I want. Now, performance. 7 out of 10. That's pretty good, but it's not perfect because, 1, it's an AK. Doesn't come with any sort of railing by default. All you have is that rail that goes on the side of the receiver to mount Russian optics on. If you want, I mean, you can get aftermarket stuff to put rails on top. You can get quad rails for the fore end, etc. But with the type of gun that this is, why in the world would you ever do that? It's beautiful how it is. It's a wonderful gun. I like it. Don't change it. Now, that gets it a 7 out of 10. like I said, just because it's an AK, not much you can do with it. Now, the Nikko Score, as always, the most important. And I give it a 9 out of 10. SPOS 12 was a 10 out of 10, if you'll remember. That's because it was just insanely cool. This one is a 9 out of 10 because it is really cool, but not the epitome of cool. Just really cool. And I really like it, and it shoots really good. And I'm kind of in love, as you can tell. So, 9 out of 10. You take and you average that out, you get a 7.6 out of 10, which is really good. Nothing to shake a stick at, if you will. I would take this gun any day of the week for just about any scenario. Even clearing a house again, man. That was really fun to clear a house with this thing. I mean, it was like poking around corners with a broomstick, but nonetheless, really fun. Now, as always, I'm going to give you the price tags on these things. From what I've been seeing, and there's a lot of controversial stuff going on with these things. A lot of people say, oh, they shouldn't be that expensive, blah, blah, blah. But hey, it's what the market demands. It's what the market gets. They're going for $5,500 to $6,500, which is a lot of freaking money for a gun that just shoots 5.45 and doesn't do anything special aside from be long. It's not even full auto, man. A couple years back, that could get you a machine gun. By a couple years back, I mean like 10. But nonetheless, really expensive gun, fantastic. I approve of this one. Above and beyond approve of this one. This is cool. Thanks for tuning in. Now let me roll you guys some bonus footage. Stick around for it if you will.
All right. Shooter ready?
Ready?
Stand by.
Alrighty guys, so I've had a bunch of you fellers ask, hey, where you going, turd? This video's about you. Anyways, had a bunch of you guys ask about the dog. So, this is my old man German short hair pointer. He is currently 16 years old enough to drive, and his name is Ike. And I'm definitely going to add this to the end of this video or somewhere within this video to push me over that 10-minute mark so I can get better ads and you guys can make me some more money. Because I definitely am just making it big right now. I'll have you guys know I've made like 40 bucks off of YouTube so far. I'm fucking rich. Thank you guys.